let's see, original or extra crispy? I mean, remake. What is going on, everybody? It is me, the one and only Mikey Masker, and I'm back at it again. This time I am continuing the month of October horror / Halloween related videos. And this video I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite zombie films. I probably could have done a lot more, maybe done a top 10, but I wanted to keep this kind of short and sweet and didn't want to make it very long, because I probably would explain a lot of these movies and everything, trying to convince some of you who have not seen these movies to actually go watch them. But I'm going to keep it short. Like I said, only 5, and you know, I did have trouble trying to pick out which ones I wanted to use, because there was one that I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the original or the remake of it. So, you know, you'll find out what it is in this video. So let's start off with my number 5. We're going to jump right into this. So number 5, this is actually a new film. This actually came out back in 2012. So this is actually kind of new compared to the other ones. It's The Dead, by the brought to us by the Ford brothers. So this is actually a really good film. A American engineer. His plane crashes in Africa, and he meets up with a African soldier over there who is pretty much looking for his family, and the village of his people have actually been overrun by zombies. What's really cool about it is that this takes place in Africa, and there's a lot of open areas in there. It's not like in the city. It's a different kind of environment. You know, you're so used to going to like in some zombie films where it takes place in the city or it takes place in a house in the countryside, my bad. But yeah, this is a very different environment right here. I believe this is very underrated in my opinion. This is actually a really, really good zombie film. I would highly recommend y'all see this one. The music's not all there in here to actually keep you like interested in it, because I know when I did show this a few times to people, they liked it, but the thing was they felt a little bored with it because it wasn't very like upbeat with the music. It was very slow. But you know, if you can stay awake and watch this without trying to fall asleep, without actually falling asleep, then I give props to you, because I mean, I did that, but I know a couple people who actually fell asleep during it, and they actually love zombie movies, and this was one that they felt a little bored with. So definitely, I believe, a very good, underrated zombie film. Definitely check this out. It's called The Dead. There is a part 2 also, so if you want, check that one out too. I actually like that one as well, but this one really good. Now we're gonna go for a classic, The Return of the Living Dead. How can you not like this film? Oh my god, the music, everything in it, just the way it was, the comedy in it. This is one of those ones that if you're too scared to actually watch a actual zombie film, you put this one on because of the comedy in it. This is actually really funny. The paramedics part with the zombies, I don't want to give too much away, just always gets me every time. The music is amazing. I love it. The what was it, the night before Halloween? That's when this happens. And you know, no matter what, this doesn't apply the rules to what most zombie films have, where, you know, you destroy the brain, they're gone. And this, it does not happen when you destroy the brain. They're still alive. So check this out. This is actually a really fun one, very comedic, and you will enjoy this one. No lie. Very awesome 80s zombie film. The Return of the Living Dead. One of my favorites of all time. So now, a true classic by a master right here, from Lucio Fulci. We have Zombie. Sometimes you can actually go find this in a store like Barnes & Noble. I've seen it at Barnes & Noble plenty of times. You know, you won't find this at Walmart or stuff, but actual like movie places. I wanted to say music, but movie places, maybe like Hastings, that would actually have it, or like I said, Barnes & Noble. You will find this, but it will be known as Zombie 2. So kind of remember the story of that. I believe what Zombie 2 was, in Italy, they said that believe it was Dawn of the Dead that was known as Zombie. That was the title of it over there in Italy or something. And so they thought this was actually a sequel to it, so they called this one Zombie 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I'm a little right now. I'm kind of in zombie mode too. But definitely check this one out. Lucio Fulci, he is a godfather of zombies and everything. This dude is a master. He's a zombie king, if you want to say go that far. This one is very fun. An awesome scene. I don't want to give it away, but there is a woman, an eye, and a piece of wood. Just think about it. Woman, eye, piece of wood. Check it out. Oh, in the infamous shark scene. Just go check this one out. This is one that I really think that you should check this out. Out of all of these in here, some of them you probably may have seen, but the ones that you haven't, if this is one that you haven't seen, for sure pick this one up, check it out, watch it somehow. I don't know how you're gonna watch it. I know it's not on Netflix, but this is actually worth a buy if you do find it in a store. Trust me, it is awesome. Old school zombies. What I love so much about old school zombie films is, one of the things that gets me is I don't like when zombies run. I don't like that. I love the old school, creepy, slow walking and just coming right at you, then grab you with full strength and then just take a bite out of you. I love that. I don't love the running. And this is one of those that's just straight up zombie, straight up, just old school slow. And what it is what it is. One of the greatest zombie films of all time. Zombie. Check it out. And another classic. This is actually number 2 right here. And, you know, you can't go wrong with this one. From the king himself, George A. Romero. I know I said Fulci was king, but, I mean, come on. Romero, Fulci, I mean, that debate could go on. Both of them are kings in my book. So, Dawn of the Dead. This is actually my favorite George A. Romero film. Probably my favorite zombie film in general. I love this movie. I can watch this no matter what, any time of the day, any time of the night, whichever. This is one of the greatest films of all time, I believe. I chose this over the remake. I do like the remake. I will admit it. The remake is not bad, but, you know, for me, it's always that original is where it's at no matter what. I know some people actually talk about how they actually like some movies, their remakes better than the originals, but for me, I'm an original person. I love the original movies a hell of a lot better than the remakes, and this is one that I am very satisfied with. Like I said, I do like the remake, but the original one is just what gets me. This is actually probably my first zombie film I ever watched, if not probably my second. So if you haven't seen this, People Stuck in a Mall, probably one of the greatest quotes in horror movies, by Ken Foree. What was it? When there's no more room left in hell, the dead will walk the earth. Greatest quote in horror movies ever, I believe. It's up there with Anthony Perkins' Psycho. You know, we all go a little mad sometimes, but that is definitely up there. This is definitely worth watching. If you haven't seen this, definitely go check it out. People stuck in a mall, you know, overrun by zombies, them trying to live in there. Fun film. I know that some people have probably already seen the remake. This is just as good. So, now for the last one, I couldn't, resist. I put both of Night of the Living Dead. The ones that started it all, Night of the Living Dead. This is actually the Tom Savini remake. I love this as well. And I mean, I guess you could say I actually love these both very much equally the same, because both of these are actually really awesome. They're actually real close to being pretty much the same movie. Definitely in Tom Savini's version, he did change it up quite a bit, but it's still a very good homage to Night of the Living Dead. And I just couldn't decide between the original and the remake, so I said, what the hell, might as well just put both of them in there, because they're both worth watching. Tom Savini did an amazing job. In fact, he did the makeup work for the original one, and then he directed the remake. So, I mean, he has part in both movies. I mean, so that's actually really cool. I love both these movies. Like I said about Dawn of the Dead, that may have been my first zombie movie. If not, this was my very first zombie movie. You know, it's been so long I can't even remember, because I just know that both of them were there with me. I mean, George A. Romero, King, Tom Savini, not gonna say King, but when it comes to makeup work, he did an amazing job on this film, and he did an amazing job on this one. So definitely check both of these out. They're definitely worth watching. I love them both equally the same. They are both very, very good. The only thing that I would say about the endings that would set these apart from me picking which one I would like the most is the ending in the original. When Ben, was his name Ben? Yeah. He is still alive. He's not a zombie. And he looks out the window and the one dude shoots him in the head. Where in this one, he actually does become a zombie. And he does get killed when they do search the house. So one of the many differences that happens in this one compared to the original. But both, like I said, notably still watchable for both ones. So these are my number ones. If anything, this would be my number one. But I mean, I just had to throw in the remake. So there you have it. My top 5 favorite zombie films, pretty much of all time. I mean, I could have added more stuff in there, like maybe Dead Snow, or was it like Reanimator? Some other stuff in here. I just could have added a bunch of other stuff in there, but I just wanted to do my top 5. I hope this video is not long or anything, but anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope that some of these films I've probably piqued your interest in that if you haven't seen any of these, you definitely go check them out, because all these I would say are all worth checking out at least one time in your lifetime. So definitely go check those out. And if you have any request of anything you want to see me do a top 5 of, I did zombies. If you want to see a revenge film or extreme horror, or maybe a vampire style, just let me know. Comment down below. Tell me if you've seen some of these videos in the comments. Let me know if you're going to see any of them, or if there are any other zombie films that you think could have been on this list, or tell me your own top 5. That would actually be really awesome, letting me know what your top 5 is. So anyways, I'm Mikey Massacre. Thank you all for watching this video. I truly appreciate that y'all took the time out of the day to actually watch this video. It truly means a lot to me. So if you can just zombie smack that like button and zombie smack that subscribe button, that would be really awesome, because the month of October is still here, and I'm still going to be putting out some more horror related, Halloween related videos, so you'll be seeing more of those. Hell, I'm even thinking about continuing this on even after Halloween. So anyways, comment down below, let me know what you think about these films, let me know if you've seen them, and I'm Mikey Massacre. Oh, don't forget your top 5 as well, too, if you want. I'm Mikey Massacre. Thank you all for watching. I'm out of here. Peace.